Candidate A, would you like to introduce yourself?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I am A. Mohammed Razik of class 11, biology stream, and my exam number is 11003.
Candidate B, would you like to introduce yourself?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I am Ram Akash GS of class 11B biology stream. My number is 11B004.
Mohammed, this question is for you. Would you like to share some information about your childhood days?
Well, my childhood days were really jolly, and even now I feel I would go back to my childhood days if I had an opportunity, but sadly I don't have one. Because in our childhood we tend to be without responsibilities. We can do whatever we want without taking blame. We can enjoy to our heart's content. And so my childhood was no less than that. But now I think we are burdened with responsibilities as we are in class 11 now, and we are going to write the boards next year. So that's it.
Thank you, Razik. Ram Akash, would you like to say something about your games that you play?
Well, the games I would play is most probably cricket. Cricket is something which every Indian likes to play. So maybe that's the common thing I have. But then I would also like to play some indoor games like those of chess, carom board, which I'm really interested of. And well, I may not have a career in that, but then I love playing. So,
Welcome, Ram Akash. Thank you. Now we move on to task 2. Would you like to present your topic?
Um, well, my topic is about business, about the business world, the world we live in. Business is a really integral part of the world we live in today because it influences our lives in some way or the other. For some other people, it's life. There are many businessmen in the world today budding and will surely make a mark in our country's economy some 20 or 30 years after. Analysts have also predicted that our country's GDP is to rise over the next few years. So I think it's really an opportune moment for business in our country, especially because the impetus to business given today is really, really high. We have so many economic reforms. What with the Modi government here, we have so many reforms targeting higher GDP, higher growth, and reforms for the common man. Um, Business in today's world is not limited just to the economic sphere. It doesn't just affect the economy of a country or of all countries. It has a larger role to play in the politics of our world today, as it's seen in many countries where wealth, economy affects the quality of the country, the way a country is ruled, the way the citizens of the country behave, and the way which the rulers can behave with the citizens. So I would just say that today businessmen, business magnates and conglomerates, they have a bigger role to play because of the responsibilities that are burdened on them. Uh, they should make it a point to make sure that their compatriots are really well informed of the economic decisions, make sure that the country goes in the right economic direction as far as the economy of the country is concerned. And one more important thing I'd like to say is nowadays many people consider studying economics as something really boring, but I'd like to say no. It doesn't mean you have to just pursue economics if you have chosen it. I've chosen biology, but I'm a bit interested in economy because it isn't about liking something, it's knowing it. You're supposed to know it because it's going to influence you, your country. So it's wiser to know it when you can.
Well, do you have a question to your friend?
well, Razik, I would like to say now the corruption is prevailing in business. So, what would be your ideas on that, your views on that?
Um, Corruption is here to stay, according to me. It can only be lessened. It's an evil which cannot be wiped out, just like untouchability. We still have untouchability today, even after 65 years of our independence and our constitution. But yeah, to lessen corruption, there are certain measures that can be taken by the government. They include stringent measures to have more officials who deal with that, who are actually enforce laws relating to economic crimes, and who are actually can actually do something against them. Because today, many of the laws that we have are just on paper. We do not implement them in any way or the other. So it will just be a thing of law enforcement. Another thing that should be done is, I believe people should have more economic knowledge, as I said earlier. It will prevent that being exploited by traders, be corrected, and it will also make sure that they ask for their rights because as consumers they have every right to buy products and demand the best quality and the quantity that can be offered.
Okay, my question to Razik. You know about price rise, inflation. So, what is your opinion? How we can bring down the
inflation, one of the hot issues of today's economy. There's inflation in almost everything. We have gold inflation almost every day. Food inflation is becoming a really serious issue because food is something everyone needs. To bring down inflation, I believe we should focus on increasing value of our currency. We should also be concerned about making our economy one that is self-dependent, not dependent on other countries. Even today, we get loans from other countries, and we also export so many items. We export many items, but our imports are far, far greater than that. And it would be this: we have to lessen our imports, make sure that we, as a country, are self-dependent, and take some stringent measures in economy. That's all.
Thank you, Nasik. Now your time to present your topic.
Well, the topic which I have taken, which I have given is media and social networking. Media and social networking is one of the things which are, is playing a pivotal role in everyone's lives. Right from a toddler, I can say, to an young man, to an aged person, media and social networking has some role to play. And as a teenager, I would say that I am being influenced by a lot of things, including media and various social networking sites, such as those of Facebook and all those things. Well, for every coin, there is a head and tail. Similarly, for everything like this media and social networking, everything has a positive side and a negative side. One must focus on moving towards the positive side, but not on the negative side. Because as a teenager and as a person, we will know that what is the good thing and what is the bad thing. So, according to me, social networking and media must be used in a proper way. And also, they have very great responsibility in shaping one's thoughts, in shaping one's ideas. Because it's only to the media that we refer to when we want to know about something, or it's only the things which we always be on. So we also refer to it. That's why we need to make sure that they are responsible. So they must be good and they must be responsible so that they bring out the correct news, and they must focus on wide variety of things and not focus on a single issue. Some news channels just focus on a single issue for half an hour. So that's not a thing that is needed for our country now. Our country has a lot of people who has the potential to do everything and do at a world class level. And I think media and social networking has a great role in bringing up these people, and they must give issues and they must give importance to various issues rather than on a single issue. And they must also not focus on only celebrities and what happens in their lives, in their public lives. They must also focus on the common man and the people who are affected. They must not show only the rich people, whatever they are doing. They must also show the plight of the common man, and that's what brings an inspiration to people that they want to do something. And I think, yeah, media has very important role to play. Thank you.
Thank you, Ramakrishna. Now, do you have a question to your friend?
Yeah, could you state a situation in which the media has played a role in actually securing justice for someone who couldn't get it without just focusing on themselves?
Well, I would like to quote an issue that maybe has not got justice till now, but has got surely limelight. Maybe in 2012, as you know, the gang rape. I think that's one issue which, if the media hasn't taken any importance, it would have been forgotten by the people, just as normal issues. Because India is one of the countries where such issues are rising rapidly, and I think media and social networking has a very important role in highlighting, in publicizing these issues, so that each and every people knows about it. And it's very important that the people react to all these things, because we can't now believe on the court. They're just taking a long amount of time. So we must come up and we must stop all these crimes.
My question to you is, what is the role played by youth in okay.
So, ma'am, I think the role played by the youth is immense, because you see what are crimes that has taken place. The youth are really bold and they want to do something. Maybe just for publicity, but they want to do something. Whenever some crimes occur, they just take a photo in a camera and they publicize it. So that's one thing that which brings awareness among people, and that's one area where youth are really strong at.
Thank you, Ramakrishna. Now we'll move on to task 3. There is a problem solving task.
Prompt. One of your close friends performed poorly in the exam. As a result, his mother does not grant him permission to go on a school trip. With your partner, discuss how you would advise your friend to convince his mother and gain permission to go on the trip.
Well, I believe extracurriculars should not be confused with academics because both deal with separate spheres of a child's development. So I think I tell my friend to go and tell his mother the same and ensure her that he get good marks in future because while we go for extracurriculars, academics cannot be negative.
What is your opinion?
Well, I would also support Razik's view that I would also advise my friend to just talk to his mother freely about what would be his promises on his next academic test or something, so that he would no, he would because you must not confuse yourself with academics and extracurricular things. Those are just different things, and we must give equal importance to both. And I would say my friend that to his mother to convince his mother that he would perform well in the next academic season.
Thank you, Mohammed, and thank you, Ramakrishna,
Thank you, ma'am.
for joining this session. Thank you.